Good morning, classmates. Good morning, Church Masipol. I am Sadara May Managad.
I am Roxanne Severino, and I am Lisa May Casur.
And our topic is all about game-based learning strategy.
Play is a children's word and they love it. Well-designed lessons using game-based learning strategy takes advantage of children's natural love for play to lead them towards complex problem solving. So, students who might have developed mathematical anxiety will go to simply 8 months mind begins to open up more receptive. The students love for playing because it's the love for math.
So, why are games such powerful tools for learning? Can you give me some idea? Yes, Neo?
Learning should be interactive
Yes.
and be enjoyable.
Yeah, very good. Oh yeah. First off, they're interactive. Instead of just listening to a teacher or reading from a textbook, students get to actively participate in their learning. They make decisions, solve problems, and explore more new ideas, and while having fun.
So, there are 3 important tasks in the lesson that implements game-based learning strategy. So, what are those? Laying down rules clearly. Yes? Yes, Wenwei? First one is lay down rules clearly. Second, observe, assess, and process the students' understanding. Third one, work with the students who need additional help. Okay, so let's focus first on the first task. We have laid down rules clearly. So, in game-based learning strategy, we have to give rules clearly, okay? So teachers must provide rules in every game that they will do. Like for example, just like we have the bingo, the math bingo that we did last meeting. Okay, so just like teacher principal did, she gave a clear rules in order to accomplish what we have and achieve what we needed to do. So teacher needs to ensure that students understand the rules of the game and how it relates to the mathematical concept being taught. So for example, like what we have did the math bingo, so the teacher will explain the rules of the game, such as how to mark off numbers on their bingo cards when they correctly solve math problems called out by the teacher. So the rules should be straightforward and directly tied to the mathematical skills being practiced.
So next, the second strategy is the observe, assess, and process the students' understanding. So here, while students are playing the game, the teacher should circulate or roam around the classroom, observing how students are engaging with the game and assessing their understanding of mathematical concepts. And the third is work with the students who need additional help.
Lastly is working with students who need additional help. During the game, the teacher should be available to provide support and guidance to students who are struggling or need clarification. For example, if a student is having difficulty understanding how to apply a certain mathematical concept in the game, the teacher can provide one-on-one assistance or offer additional examples to reinforce the concept. Okay, so what are the 3 tasks in implementing game-based learning?
Lay down rules clearly, observe, assess, and process the student's understanding, work with the student's additional help.